next comedians from Indiana. Come on, give a round hand of applause for Serria, ladies and gentlemen. Serria.
What's up, guys?
Hey,
you sound fun. I'm excited to hang out. My name's Serria, as he said, and people say my name wrong a lot of the times, as you can imagine. I get called Sierra a lot, Serria, psoriasis one time. But as soon as I crack them, people are always like, oh my god, your name is like super unique, like where'd you get it? They want to know if I was like named after someone or if it means something. And I was named after someone actually. My uncle's, who he went to prison for manslaughter, his girlfriend. So, I mean, like when you're looking to name your future children, think outside the cell a little bit. People also ask me a lot, like, what my race is, which I guess we're just accepting as a society now. Because obviously I'm like some sort of khaki shade, right? But like, it's not super clear, so just for transparency's sake, I'm just biracial, so half black, half white, but I am from Indiana, so I mostly resonate as like vanilla. So, but you know, I'm more than just a name and a race, as we all are. I am actually also a New York Times best-selling author. Isn't that crazy? I know, thank you. It's even crazier that I am not actually a New York Times best-selling author, but fucking every person you know is on that list. So you all were like, yeah, I'm sure she must be. You know what I mean? Let me tell you 2 New York Times best-selling authors, okay? J.K. Rowling, incredible. Also, Guy Fieri. So, like, where do we draw the line? I don't know. I am, you are, whatever. Let's just go with it. I am not a New York Times best-selling author. I am, though, super broke. Which is cool. Anyone else here super broke? I love asking that because there's like 2 separate groups of people that answer the question, right? Some of you were like, yeah, totally, I'm broke, I get it. And some of you were like, no, really, I get it. You know? Like, one group of you were comfortable putting your card down for drinks tonight. And the other group of you knows the exact amount of money you have in your account right now. You're sitting at $13.44, and you know it. I'm with you, so it's fine. It's fine. Dating's really hard, I feel like. Anyone else? Dating's difficult? No, you're all just super happy? Congrats. This is about to get real uncomfortable. No, dating is really hard, especially because, like, I'm from Indiana, so dating is really easy there, because you, like, meet the love of your life early, you probably went to prom together or something, and then you go on, like, all these cute little dates, and then, like, eventually get married and move to, like, the white picket fence suburbs and have your 2.5 kids, and then, like, before you know it, you're 18 years old, and, like, your whole life's ahead of you. It's fucking nuts there. And it's not that way here, right? Because there are too many people, I think it's hard to meet people. So I have a whole new approach to dating. You're welcome to use it. It's super easy to remember, just 2 words: proximity and persistence. So I feel like, stay with me here, I feel like if I can just be near a man for a long enough amount of time, my odds are better, right? I'm like a white male senator, like running for re-election, like I'm here, so feels like I'm the choice, you know? And like recent love interests of mine have been like an intern at my office, my roommate's cousin who was like already staying with us, another coworker, and a barista who works in my apartment building. It's statistically not going better, but it's not going worse. I don't know. I'm gonna just keep it up, probably. But I have the theory because I feel like it's a good approach because men are so lazy, right? And I know that's a generalization, but like I know that men are lazy because I used to work at a little place called Bath and Body Works. If you're not familiar, thank you. If you're not familiar, they sell 1,000 lotions, candles, and soaps, and they all smell the same. And in the holidays, boyfriends, dads, brothers come in and like shop for the women in their lives, right? Couldn't care less what they took out of that store. Men are just like clotheslining products into their bags. I'd be like, this is our newest spray, it's poison. He'd be like, great, my wife loves purple. We'll take 3 of them. You know? They're so lazy. Also lazy, old people, right? Not so much lazy as they've just kind of like given up, you know? Like they're like the people standing inside of Five Guys. That joke's funny because I wrote it in a Five Guys and I was ready to give that. So, like the other day I was watching this traffic go by as you do in New York, and an old man walked into oncoming traffic with his walker. This actually happened. And the car stopped, so like, relax. And he stopped in the middle to open a butterscotch candy. Which, like, I didn't even know butterscotch candies were still on the market. I assumed they were gone. I don't know. And it's just that, like, lack of caring. It really inspires me, to be honest. It really does. I don't know. But until, I don't know, I'm fine being alone in the meantime. Like, dating's hard, but, like, is there anything better than being by yourself? Like, getting into your apartment, like, closing the door, and putting on, like, your outfit. Like, for me, it's gray sweatpants, gray t-shirt. I call it a girl outfit. And just, like, being by, like, that me time. I like being alone so much that at my old job, I used to go into the single-stall bathroom and eat Kit Kats by myself. And I can feel that some of you are sad for me, but, like, don't be. That was my me time. And I loved it, personally, so don't worry about it. I like going to the movies by myself. Anyone else? That's awesome, right? I love it. You can cry and eat as much as you want, and like people care, but they like won't say anything to you about it, so you can get away with it. I went and saw Beauty and the Beast last year, that like remake with Emma What's-Her-Face. You familiar? Right. I'd like to discuss that movie a little bit, because it's pretty fucked up. I'm not sure the last time you guys saw Beauty and the Beast, but just imagine, if you will, for a moment, you are taken captive in a home after chasing your, let's be honest, alcoholic dad. They were always like, he's zany, but he was straight up an alcoholic. Into the woods, right? The house you're being held captive in has furniture that speaks to you, and you've done no drugs. Like, you're completely sober. And then when the group, you know, the town that raised you from a young girl comes to you and is like, I think you're in danger, we'd really like to take you back with us. You're like, no. In some sort of like Stockholm Syndrome bullshit twist, you're like, I think I'm gonna stay, I like it here. This is good. This is fun. And then it's after like thinking about it longer, I realized that movie is not really about like knowing people on the inside and accepting them for who they are. It's more about the beast's proximity and persistence. Game, and I respect that. Anyway, you guys have been super fun. I'm serious.